RadioATL.com. It is your girl, Lady B, and right now it is 8:54 here in the city, and we have Norcross finest wide receiver Darius Hanks in the building. Darius, what's going on?
I'm good. Couldn't be better.
What age did you start playing football?
For real, I really didn't start playing ball until I got to high school.
Really?
You know, I've always been a baseball and a basketball type of guy. My math teacher in 9th grade, he convinced me to come play football for him. He was the football coach, so I came out and I started playing free safety and I balled, and I've been going since then.
Going ever since then. So, I mean, who were some athletes that you looked up to growing up?
MJ, of course. You know, me playing baseball like Derek Jeter too. That's probably my favorite athlete.
Okay.
But, you know, playing football, I look up to Jerry Rice.
Jerry Rice. Now, we've seen a lot of athletes, Deion Sanders being one, Brian Jordan's being the second one, to play football and play baseball. Is this something that we can expect from you in the future, maybe?
It's definitely a dream. You know, it's one of my goals, too. We're going to have to see how the football thing goes first. If it goes well, then I will definitely play baseball also. Oh,
wow. Now, if you could play for any baseball team, who would you want to play for and why?
The hometown, of course, you know, the Brave, shortstop.
Shortstop right now. So, did you know, most people in high school play about 6 or 7 positions. Were you just a wide receiver in high school?
Nah, I was quarterback and free safety. Came in on certain formations, you know. When we wanted to throw the defense off, I came in.
And was ready to go. Ready to go. Look at him. He's like, look. How has playing on the defensive side of the ball helped you with your offensive game?
I mean, I really don't think it has, you know. Playing wide receiver is more of like an art, I feel. You know, you got to go out there and be creative to throw the DB off. And make him. It's kind of like basketball, I feel, dribbling the basketball. That's how I feel playing receiver. You know, you're at Alabama. Redshirt your freshman year. How, in being one of the nation's, well, I guess you could say right now, the nation's best program, how did redshirting help you? It helped me out a lot. You know, Coach Saban, being the coach he is, being a tough coach that he is, he helped me become a man. You know, I had to deal with a lot of things, mental toughness as one, you know. But other than that, I mean, it made me into the person I am today. What
was one valuable lesson that you learned from well, I think one of the greatest football coaches of our time, Nick Saban?
You got to keep your head on straight. You know, you can't try to do too many things at one time. You got to have one goal and one destination.
Name some of your teammates that you played with in college, because the boy got some heavy hitters. Like, he's got like the MMG lineup for teammates.
You know, I played with the Heisman, of course, Mark Ingram, Trent Richardson, Julio Jones, Marcel Darius, Jarrell Harris, Marquise Mays. It's a bunch of them, you know. The list goes on.
Who was your toughest competition?
I would definitely have to say Drake Kirkpatrick. Him being the baller that he is, you know, he helped me out a lot. Having the long arms, just doing different things out there. I had to learn his game. He learned mine as well. Who
was your toughest opponent in college?
Tyrann Mathieu, Honey Badger.
You guys played LSU. It was a battle.
Definitely.
It was a battle, and I mean, it seemed like everybody was like, we want LSU to win, but then you turned it around in that national championship game. What was the preparation process for that?
You know, we had to go reload. The first game, we felt like we should have won. But, you know, the tables was turned. The second game, we came out and dominated from start to finish. Coach Saban got us right. You know, the whole week of preparation for that game, everybody was focused, locking on the game. So
let's go back to the first game against LSU. You guys didn't score a touchdown.
Nope.
No touchdowns. It was off of field goals. It was 9-6 was the final score?
Yep.
It's 9-6. Look, I still remember that. I watch football. 9-6 was the final score. As an offensive player, how does that make you feel when you realize, you know, this game was decided on a field goal?
It's tough, you know, because it was a lot of plays left out there on the field. But, I mean, it was nothing that we can do about it. I mean, the game turned out one way and we couldn't do nothing about it, so we had to go on the battle the next time. You
showed up and showed out, and, you know, I definitely want to talk about you individually. You know, one of your teammates got hurt. You really stepped up. What prevented you from getting sucked into all the hype, seeing it's a national championship game? You guys are on the biggest stage in college football.
At the end of the day, it's just a game. But, you know, it's something that one day that I'm doing now, I want to be able to support my family and do that.
Absolutely.
So, you know.
Let's flash forward. It's 2012.
Yeah.
It is April. The draft rolls around. We watch the first round go. We watch the second round go. We watch the third round, and we watch for 3 days straight. Your name wasn't on the board. But in that hour after the draft was over, 2 hours, whatever the case may be, you're sitting there and you get that phone call from which team?
Not getting drafted, it definitely hurt.
Right.
Because I know what I can do. And just watching the other receivers go that I know I'm better than, you know, it hurt me. But I mean, whatever don't kill me make me strong.
You chose the Washington Redskins. You are officially a Washington Redskins. Robert Griffin III. What has it been like going to training camp with him and really living the rookie life with him as well?
One thing I can say about RG3, man, he's a great man for real. Like, you can't do nothing but respect him and look up to that guy right there. You know, he does stuff for the community. You know, he don't go to the club, he don't drink, he don't smoke. You know, he's just a great guy all around.